You will find the link to top altcoins watch lists in the description and pinned in comments below. What if I told you the next big altcoin explosion is already hiding in plain sight and the same five signs tell you when it's safe to jump in, but most people ignore them until it's too late. In the next 30 minutes, you will learn the exact indicators that signal altcoin season, how money rotates from Bitcoin into altcoins, three simple strategies to ride rotations safely, and one rookie mistake that wipes out all the gains. Stick around and I'll show you a real example of a rotation that made early traders 5 times in under 2 weeks. If you want clear, no jargon crypto lessons that stop you losing money and start you profiting, hit subscribe now. I post weekly breakdowns that make crypto simple for beginners. Altcoin season sounds cool, but what is it really and why does it matter for your wallet? Altcoin season is when smaller coins outperform Bitcoin for a sustained period. Think of it as money leaving Bitcoin's safe harbor and flooding into riskier but higher reward assets. It's not magic, it's market rotation and it follows patterns you can learn. Imagine a river called Bitcoin and tributaries called altcoins. When the river comes, the tributaries swell, and that's rotation. Miss this shift and you watch your neighbor's altcoin moon while your Bitcoin stagnates. It stings. But how do you tell when the tide is turning? That's the next part, and one signal is almost invisible. Here are five signs that altcoins are about to run. Sign number three ruins most traders. The first sign is BTC dominance falling. BTC dominance is the percentage of total crypto market cap that Bitcoin holds. When BTC dominance drops, capital is flowing out of Bitcoin and into altcoins. The second sign is stablecoin flow spikes. When Tether and other stablecoins flood exchanges, that's fuel waiting to buy alts. The third sign, decreasing Bitcoin volatility with rising altcoin volume. This sounds counterintuitive, but lower BTC volatility often precedes altcoin pumps because traders feel confident reallocating risk. The fourth sign, sector leadership shifts. Decentralized finance, meme coins, or layer 2 projects starting to outperform. The fifth sign, market breadth, a growing percentage of altcoins showing positive returns. If you ignore these signs, you will keep waiting for Bitcoin while the boat leaves the dock. Rotation isn't random cash grabs. There's a typical path money takes. Follow the money and you will know where to be. First, liquidity builds in exchanges as stable coins accumulate. Then traders take profits from Bitcoin or convert idle BTC into USDT. Next, traders test riskier sectors with small allocations. Momentum leaders pump, drawing broader capital. Retail fear of missing out accelerates the move and makes pumps larger and faster. It's a game of musical chairs, but the music is on chain flows and order books. If you jump in after retail fear of missing out, you are buying at, at the loudest and most dangerous moment. Which brings us to the timing trick prop traders use to spot the start. It's technical but very simple. You don't need fancy quant models to participate. Use these three beginner friendly strategies to join rotations with low risk. Strategy A is staggered entry or dollar cost averaging into a small alt basket during early rotation signals. Strategy B is leader plus long tail. Buy one or two momentum leaders and small positions across 5 to 10 promising alts. Strategy C is profit tiering. Predefine profit taking levels and shift gains back to Bitcoin or stable coins. Keep total alt exposure reasonable for a beginner and stick to clear position sizing rules. These rules stop you from getting emotional and getting wrecked by sudden dumps. Now the twist. Most beginners follow similar rules, but one common mistake turns these strategies into a loss. The brutal truth is the most dangerous move during rotation isn't bad timing, it's overconfidence. Most people increase position size when things run well, not when signals improve. That's exactly when the rug usually pulls. This mistake has turned 5 times gains into half your account overnight. Contrary to hype, doubling down on winners is often the worst move, not the smartest. If you want safer way to scale into winners, I'll show it in the next section. You can't avoid risk, but you can manage it. Here are small signals that show when to tighten or relax risk. Use stop loss brackets and trailing profit takes. Watch exchange outflows. Large outflows can be bullish or a whale move depending on context. Monitor social sentiment spikes and pot driven volume. Check derivatives metrics like funding rates and open interest divergence. As a simple threshold example, if funding rate is above 0.05% and open interest surges 30% in 24 hours, be cautious of forced liquidations. Knowing these checks will save your gains when the market turns ugly overnight. Up next is the full repeatable playbook that combines everything into a practical system. Here's the full repeatable playbook. 5 steps you can follow next rotation. Step 1. Watch BTC dominance and volume divergence. Step 2. Confirm stablecoin inflows are rising. Step 3. Spot sector leaders and test small positions. Step 4. Use profit tiers and move gains to BTC or stablecoins. Step 5. Reevaluate with derivatives and on-chain signals and tighten risk when funding an open interest spike. This system won't make you overnight rich, but it will stop you from losing like everyone else and put you in position to capitalize when alts run. There's one last trick that improves timing by hours, and I'll link the tool I use in the description. If that playbook helped, subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown where I show you real trades and on-chain dashboards step by step. Join the community. I post weekly beginner first crypto lessons and trade reviews. Comment below if you have ever doubled down or lost so we can talk about it. Before you decide on any alt, watch the next video where I teach financial independence principles through crypto investing. It will change how you think about risk and reward and could save you your portfolio. So click it now and don't invest until you watch that video. If you would like tighter or wider spacing,